Folks, if you're listening to this alone in the dark, maybe pour yourself something strong, 'cause what I'm about to tell ya ain't campfire yarn. This is the kind of story that makes folks lock their doors at night even when they miles from the nearest road. We're talking about Sasquatch, Bigfoot, the hairy man of the woods. Out here in Washington, Oregon, Northern California, he ain't just a legend. He's real, and sometimes he don't like company. Picture this, late fall 2023, Olympic Peninsula, deep in the Hoh Rain Forest, one of the wettest, darkest patches of old growth left in the lower 48. Towering spruce and hemlock block out the sky, moss so thick it muffles every sound. Rain falls constant, like the forest is crying. A group of 4 friends, experienced hikers, not tourists, set up camp near the Quinault River. Names don't matter much now. Call M, Jake, Sarah, Mike, and Lena. They were chasing reports, fresh tracks found by rangers the week before. Massive prints, 16 inches long, dermal ridges, clear as day in the mud. They laughed it off at first, just bears, they said. But deep down, something pulled them in. First night, nothing unusual. Fire crackling, beers cracking open, talk turning to those old stories. Ape Canyon, 1924 miners claiming rock-throwing giants attacked their cabin for days. Fred Beck said he shot one. The others came back that night, pounding on the walls till dawn. They laughed, but the laughs died quick when the wood knocks started. 3 sharp raps, boom, 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 mogoing from across the river. Then silence. Then 3 more, closer. Jake figured it was kids messing around, grabbed his flashlight, crossed the log bridge, called out nothing. But when he swept the beam back, footprints, fresh, pressed deep into the soft bank. Human-like, but 2 big toes splayed wide. He hollered for the others. They came running, measured 117 inches. The stride, over 5 feet. No human could walk that without stretching, Sarah whispered. That's not a bear. Bears don't walk upright like that. Bears don't leave 5-toed prints. They tried to play it cool, built the fire higher, but around 2 a.m., the howls started. Not wolf, not cougar, something deeper, guttural, almost human, but twisted. Long wail rising into a scream that ended in a bark. Then another answered, from the ridge above camp. Then from downstream, surrounding the dog they brought, Big Ol, German Shepherd, whimpered, tail tucked, refusing to leave the tent. Dogs, no. Next morning, tent zipper half and done from the outside. No one heard it. Gear scattered, food bags ripped open, but not eaten, just tossed. Like whatever did, it was curious or angry. They decided to hike out early, packed quick, but halfway down the trail narrow, root tangled, ferns brushing their legs. They heard it. Heavy footsteps, paralleling off to the left. Crash through brush. Stop when they stopped. Start again when they moved. Jake yelled, who's there? Silence. Then a low growl, close enough they felt it in their chests. Sarah froze, pointed through the mist, maybe 80 yards off. A shape, tall, 8-9 feet, shoulders broad as a doorway, covered in dark, matted hair. It stood stock still behind a massive cedar, watching, just watching. Mike raised his phone. Shaky video later showed only blur and shadow. But they saw the eyes, reflective, yellow in the dim light, intelligent, not scared, curious, maybe hungry. They ran, not smart running from predators makes chase, but instinct took over. Branches whipping faces, boots slipping in mud, footsteps behind thud, 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 heavy, unhurried, like it didn't need to hurry. It knew these woods better than they ever would. They burst into a clearing. Old logging road, truck waited, piled in, slammed doors. Engine roared. As they peeled out in the rear view, it stepped onto the road. Full view for maybe 2 seconds. Massive, arms hanging past knees, head turning slow to follow the taillights. No roar, no charge, just stared, like it was memorizing their faces. They drove straight to the ranger station, reported it. Rangers nodded, heard it before. One said, "They don't like being watched." One said, "They don't like being watched. But the friends, they ain't the same." Jake swears he still hears knocks outside his house in Tacoma on rainy nights. Sarah won't camp anymore. Mike's got night terrors, wakes up sweating, saying something was standing over his bed. Lena, she went back once, alone, left a note, got a no, never came home. Search parties found her pack, ripped open, giant prints circling the site. No blood, no body, just gone. Now, think about that next time you're driven through the Cascades or the Olympics. Fog rolling in, trees closing like walls. You hear a snap branch breaking under weight no bear could carry. Or 3 knocks in the dark. Boom, boom, boom. Most folks laugh it off, say it's wind or imagination. But out here, we know better. The Patterson-Gimlin film, 1967, Bluff Creek, California. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin riding horseback. They spot her, Patty crossing a creek bed. She looks back over her shoulder. That slow turn, that walk, fluid, powerful. Nothing like a man in a suit, muscles flexing under the hair. Scientists still argue it, but the ones who've been deep in these woods, they don't argue. They just stay quiet, 'cause they've heard the knocks, felt the eyes, and sometimes, late at night, when the rain hammers the roof and the wind moans through the cedars, you might hear it too, a low growl, a footstep, closer than you think. So lock your doors, folks, check the windows, and if you're ever out there alone and you feel watched, don't look back, just walk faster, because Sasquatch ain't hunting for food. Sometimes he's just curious, and curiosity can kill ya.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. We upload fresh, original horror stories daily, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.